Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Jacob, and in this video, we are going to be taking this, it's a pretty template website. I whipped it up real fast just for the example, but we're going to be taking this website, this example website, and adding icons to it to make it look cool. Although there is a problem, and that is I am not an icon designer. Trust me on that. They would not look very good if I designed the icons for anything, unless you're looking for a square or a circle. That's pretty much all I'd be able to design. Anyways, I'm not an icon designer, and I don't have enough money to pay an icon designer to make me icons for, well, we'll call this my hobby project. I don't have enough money to do that. So what do? Well, I go on the internet and I look for a resource that will provide me with icons that I can use for free. And that resource is FontAwesome. Although, if you're not familiar with this idea of an icon font, this might strike you as strange. A font that is an icon pack. Yes, it's a free icon pack in the form of a font. How does this work? Well, in order to explain that, I'm going to have to, talk a little bit about Unicode. Unicode is pretty much the standard that says, all right, here's your character code, and I'm going to map this character code to a specific character. For example, this is the list of this is the basic Latin Unicode block on Wikipedia. Unicode code point 0000 is the null character. Pretty boring. But as we scroll down the list here, there's only 128 code points in the basic Latin block, so it's pretty short. But we get the space character at code point 20. We get parentheses, some numbers, other symbols, and here we get letters. So 0041, that is the capital A, and 0061 is a lowercase letter a. Unicode just says, all right, these are the code points. This is the character that the code point is referencing. Obviously, you could come up with your own scheme, but Unicode is by far just the accepted standard. So Unicode is it spans quite a range of code points, and some of those code points they designated as private use areas. That would be code point F0000 all the way through 10FFFD. Yeah, all of these code points are private use area code points, meaning I can say, all right, code point F0001 represents my logo, the GeekLaunch logo, and I could say that works for me, and that conforms to the Unicode standard, more or less. But someone else, some other corporation or person could say, well, I want Unicode code point F0001 to be my logo, or a variation of the letter F, or something like that. And that would also be totally fine. So where does FontAwesome come in? Well, FontAwesome designed a whole bunch of vector icons and released a font file that defined code points, certain code points in the private use areas. Oh, there's also a private use area here. And so they defined some certain code points to represent their icons, and they've released this icon file along with an accompanying CSS toolkit, which makes it really easy to work with their icons. They released it all for free. So where do we get this? Well, we can download it, or we can get it hosted from a CDN, a content distribution, I believe, network is what it's called. And I'm going to be using the Bootstrap CDN for this example. So I'm just going to copy this. Conveniently, they have it so I only have to click in their field to copy it. That's cool. So all we have to do here is come over to our HTML. By the way, this is the HTML that is for this site here that we're adding icons to. And just open up a new link tag like this, and paste in that URL. That's all there is to it. There, now we have FontAwesome support in our website. Pretty cool. But, I mean, seriously, we come over here and refresh. We don't get icons automatically. We have to add them. So I'm going to come over here to their search here. And let's say I want to add an icon here for this code header. So I'll look for a code icon. As a matter of fact, they have an icon that is called code. That's very convenient. It looks like, what is that, HTML tags, I guess. So I'll copy that, come over here, paste it there, add a space, come over here and refresh, and look, we added an icon. It is that easy. So I'm going to go through and add icons for a couple other spots on this page, and we'll see how it looks when we're done. So next I'm going to add an icon for the free trial, and I was looking at their icons beforehand and found one that I liked. It's the rocket icon. I thought that looked kind of attractive for advertising a free trial in this hypothetical example. So I'll paste that in there. Actually, I want this after the text in this case. So I'll cut that and paste it there. Refresh. Look, now we have a rocket icon here. Cool. I'm gonna add a icon to represent the name and the email. So I'll come over here and we'll say one for user. That sounds about right. We have a couple choices here. This one, why don't we do this one? Actually, yeah, this one. So I'll copy this, come back over here to the name, and I'm going to replace the name text and instead make that a placeholder. Say name, save that, and for email, we could do email, see what they have there. Kind of boring, and I know beforehand that they have this @ symbol. Looks kind of neat, so I'll copy that, come back over here, paste it in there, make the placeholder text say email, and now let's see what we have. Well, that looks pretty neat. And finally, we get some social media icons down here as well. And FontAwesome does contain logos for other companies. For example, they have Bandcamp or Etsy. These are some newer ones. Quora, or however you pronounce that. Telegram, other stuff like that. But we want their Facebook icon. I like this one without any borders like that. So we'll take this. We'll copy this code. Easy schmeezy. And for accessibility purposes, I'll add a title here. And it says Facebook, like that. Now we need one for Twitter, which they also conveniently have. Twitter, like that. We want the one without the borders in this case. I mean, it's a matter of just what you like, but I like these ones in this example. Title equals Twitter, like that. And finally, their RSS icon. RSS, that looks nice. Copy that. Paste it in here. Title, RSS feed. Save that. Come over here, refresh, and there we go. And I'm going to remove these underlines in the code that you'll find in the GitHub repo. These underlines will have been removed. But since this tutorial isn't on how to actually design this, I'm not going to show that. Anyways, there you go. That is an overview of how icon fonts work and how to use the FontAwesome icon font using this the Bootstrap CDN hosted version. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Hope you learned something from it. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Jacob, and have a good one.